Have you ever heard of Jantelagen? Or maybe it's pronounced Jantelagen. I'm an American. I say things badly. I really wanted to find out how it affects the Scandinavian culture, and I asked my husband to look up the definition and to even say it in Swedish so he could hear it in those words. So here's that.
You're not to think you're anything special. You're not to think you are as good as us. You're not to think you're smarter than us. You're not to convince yourself that you are better than us. You're not to think you know more than us. You're not to think you are more important than us. You're not to think you are good at anything. You're not to laugh at us. You're not to think anyone cares about you, and you're not to think you can teach us anything. And then the added 11th rule would then be, that one wasn't in this translation, but it would be, don't you think we know things about you?
Boy, that's creepy.
Yes.
Okay, but that's really sad. Don't believe that anyone cares about you.
Yeah.
Ouch. According to my perception of things, the side effects seem to include being quiet, working to blend in, being lagom, which is a Swedish word, really just being enough. It's a very complex word that means enough. Not more, not less, just enough. Being Scandinavian, ignoring people you don't know, not making eye contact with people, not putting any pressure on anyone. I have tried many times to connect with parents. As a twin mom to 3-year-old girls, it was not easy in the early days, and I was blessed and lucky enough to have my husband with me full time. He cooked, cleaned, brought me water, helped us to get into position for nursing, took turns sleeping and taking care of them so that I could sleep a little more. He was always there, and it was still hard, because being a parent is hard work no matter what. But in those days, I was a full-time cow. All I could do was sit there on the couch and be breasts. So, I've tried to connect with parents. I've congratulated them on how stinking cute their kids are. I've asked if they sleep, because no matter how cute your baby is, when you don't sleep, life sucks. I remember how hard it was for me, and I feel like everyone is just saying, oh, they're so cute, but they forget themselves just how hard it is. No, it's fine. And they look at me like I have two heads. They look like they want to change the subject and get away. And I did not understand why. There's more to Jantelagen. It says that you don't complain. Your problem is not bigger or worse than anyone else's. So don't talk about it. Don't draw attention to yourself. Don't think that your problem counts. That breaks my heart because it sounds so isolating. Of course we struggle. Of course we have times where we just want to run away screaming. Of course we get so angry sometimes we have to walk away. Of course there are times when we are so tired we literally just sob wishing we could sleep. Is that just me? Or our kids keep doing the same things we told them not to do and this rage monster comes out. I can't imagine not having the ability to say that I'm struggling. Honestly, I feel alone in that sometimes because it looks like everyone else is doing a lot better job at dealing with it than me. Right now, my struggles are not understanding them when they cry.
What do you want? Please, just tell me what you want. I can't understand you. I can't understand what you're saying. But if you tell me what you want, I'll get it for you. I promise.
Accidentally doing the wrong thing and it takes them forever to stop freaking out about it.
I wanted to do it myself.
I miss them. And in the time that I get to be with them, I also have to take care of the house. So I've come up with some clever life hacks for it to take less time to do the things that you have to do. Which stages are you at with your kids? Which stages have you found the most difficult? How would you like to be supported and loved through this? And does your culture or upbringing affect your ability to ask for help or admit that you aren't doing great 100% of the time? I hope you found this video, I hope you got something out of it. And something that is really important for me to say right now is, however you're feeling, your struggles do matter. You matter, you're doing a good job, your kids are loved, and sometimes we just have to let things go. That's what I'm teaching myself right now. And just trying to enjoy everything that is able to be enjoyed. Because ain't nobody better tell me to enjoy every minute, because that ain't possible. Can I get an amen? So, yes, if you enjoyed this, if you got something out of it, if you learned something, if you laughed, please like this video, please share it around if you're the kind of person that likes to share things. And let me know what you think. And I hope to see you in the next video. Hugs! Talk to you later. Bye.
It was actually formulated by a Danish author called Axel Sandemose, but he wrote it as sort of an explanation and definition of the attitudes that he already saw in Denmark, and then that also exist in Sweden and Norway and all of Scandinavia, where he, it was a fictional town called Jante that he wrote about in one of his books. There are first 10 rules. Du ska inte tro att du är något. Du ska inte tro att du är lika god som vi. Du ska inte tro att du är klokare än vi. Du ska inte inbilla dig att du är bättre än vi. Du ska inte tro att du vet mer än vi. Du ska inte tro att du är för mer än vi. Du ska inte tro att du duger till något. Du ska inte skratta åt oss. Du ska inte tro att någon bryr sig om dig. Och du ska inte tro att du kan lära oss något. And then they add an 11th. Tror du inte att vi vet något om dig?